Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, welcome you all in Pakistan International School Taif Virtual Learning System. Today is our 30th video lecture for grade 7 students. I'm Mrs. Rosia Imran, your mathematics teacher. Today we will study exercise 8.8. 8.8 having only one question, and first four parts are included in your scheme of study, and review exercise 8. So these two exercises we will discuss today. In our previous lecture, we study some identities, algebraic identities, and we use it the direct and converse part both. The first identity which we use, that was x plus a, x plus b, which is equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. Means that if you have two algebraic terms enclosed in bracket like this, the first term are same and the second term are different. So the first term square plus the second value of the first bracket plus the second value of the second bracket sum, multiply with the variable x which is same in both, and plus the first bracket second value multiply the second bracket second value. So this formula we use, and with the help of this identity, this algebraic identity or algebraic formula, we solve different questions. Then we study this formula. This is very important formula. You will use it in class 8th, in class 9th and 10th, and up to that time which when you use do mathematics, so these formulas will be used. So you will memorize it when you have two terms and having whole square in between them plus sign. So the first term square plus 2 into first term into second term plus second term square. So remember one thing, if you have two terms given and you want to find the square, so what will you do? The first term square plus 2 into first term into second term plus second term square. But if you have given question in this form, the first term is a perfect square, the second term is a perfect square, and the middle term is 2 into first term into second term. So it will be equal to the first term into second term whole square. Maybe you have to solve the question in this form, a plus b whole square. You have given two terms and you solve it and convert it into this form, a square plus 2ab plus b square. Some questions are given in this form and you convert it in a plus b whole square form. In previous exercise you study it. Same formula just like second, but having in place of plus minus sign. So same in the same way, the first term square, but in place of plus minus sign will come 2 into first term into second term plus second term square. Only minus sign will come with 2ab. The fourth one, this is the easiest formula and we will use it again and again when you have given two brackets both having same value but opposite sign. So the first value square minus second value square. Maybe the question is given like this, the two terms both are perfect square and having minus sign. So the first term square minus the second term. So the first term plus second term into first term minus second term. So these four formulas, you will write it on one page and place it with your bed. And when you read your dua before going to bed, so before sleeping, when you read your dua, with your dua, you read these formulas, so you will memorize it. Similarly, when you start your study, or place it with your study table, so when you start your study, read these formulas and memorize it, okay? Because these are very important and you will use it again and again in different classes. Now come to exercise 8.8, the next exercise, that is factorize the following expression. Means that you have to do factorization. It's not given that use binomial identity, means that it will not solve with the help of formula. Just simply you will factorize it. Look, here you have given four terms. So four terms, so you will combine the similar the terms which having the same value, look, it having lx and it having ly. So these two terms both having l common, so you will write it side by side, lx minus ly, and similarly mx minus my. So both having m term common. So you will arrange these terms. um, so when you arrange, it will be Lx minus Ly plus Mx minus My. Now you can check in the first two value, L is common. So you take L common. So L common, so X minus Y is left, plus in these two brackets, M is common. So X minus Y is left. So you can check the four terms you converted into two terms. One term is this and the second term is this. In both terms, you can check that x minus y, the complete bracket is common. So you take the complete bracket common. So what is left? L plus m is left, x minus y, you take it common. Again, I'm going to repeat it. Look, you arrange it according to the common value. Here L is common in these two values. You write it side by side, Lx minus Ly. In these two values, M is common, so you write it plus Mx minus My. So from the first two value, L is common, you take it common. So what is left inside the bracket? X minus Y is left. Plus here m is common in both, so you take it m common, so x minus y is left. Now four values are converted into two values. So in both values, this complete bracket x minus y is common. So you take x minus y common, what is left? L plus m is left. Now come to the second part. Here you have 2xy minus 6yz plus x minus 3z. Now here it having x and this value having x, so you combine these two value. Here z and z, so you combine these two value, so you will write it. Okay, and so you can combine these two values, or here y is common in both. Here y is common in both, and coefficient 2. 2 is divisible by 6. So 2y is common. So what is left? X is left. 2, 3 is 6, 3z left, plus nothing common. So 1 is common, x minus 3z. The same question you can solve it, which I told you, that 2xy and plus x you take combine, and 6yz and minus 3z you take combine. Again, you will get the same answer. Now you check in these two values, this complete bracket x minus 3z common. So you take x minus 3z common. So 2y plus 1 is left. X minus 3z common. So 2y plus 1 is left. If you combine in the same way which I explained first, so x will common, you get 2y plus 1, and here minus 3z common, so you will get 1 minus 1 plus 2y. So in the same way you have to solve. So in both way you can solve it. You can combine these two or you can combine these two. Okay. Now come to the third part. In third part you have given p square plus 2p minus 3p minus 6. So in the first two value, p is common, so you take p common. So what is left? P 2 times present, 1 time left, and here plus 2 left, p you take it common. Here minus 3 is common because 3 is also divisible by 6. So when you take minus 3 common, p is left. When you take negative sign common, so automatically outside the bracket negative sign, it will change into plus. So minus minus plus. Now 3 2s are 6. If you check in these two brackets, p plus 2 is common, so you take the complete bracket p plus 2 common, and you get p minus 3 is left. Again, I'm going to explain. In first two, p common, so you get p plus 2, and second two minus 3 common, so p minus minus plus, 3 2s are 6. So p plus 2 complete bracket common, so here left p and here left minus 3, so you write it like this. Now come to the fourth part. In these two parts, in the first two part, x is common, and in second two part, 2 is common because 2 factorize 10. 2 is the factor of 10. So take x common. What is left? X plus 5 minus 2 common because negative sign is present in both. So minus 2 common. So x minus minus plus 2 5s are 10. So again in these two values you can check x plus 5 is common. So when you take x plus 5 common, x plus 5 into x minus 2 is left. So this was the last part of exercise 8.8. So this you solve, the factorization you solve by taking common. Again I'm going to repeat it. From the lx and minus ly, you write it side by side because in both L is common, mx and minus my side by side, m is common. So take lx minus ly plus mx minus my. From first to L common, xy left, m common, x minus y left. Now these two values x minus y complete bracket common, you take it common. So L plus m left. In second part here, 2 is the factor of 6. So 2 you can take common, y you can take common. So 2y you can take common. So x is left and minus sign as it is. 2 hows are 6, 2 threes are 6. Y you already take it common, z is left. In this two value there is nothing common. When there is nothing common, so 1 you take it common because 1 is the factor of coefficient 1 and also factor of 3. So x minus 3z you write as it is. Now this complete bracket x minus 3z is common. So 2y plus 1 left. 2y plus 1 left. Now come to the third part. Here p you take common from the first two and 3 you take common from the second two, minus 3. So p take common. So you have p plus 2 and minus 3 you take common. P is left. Minus sign you take it common. So the minus sign will convert into plus here. 3 2s are 6. Now complete bracket p plus 2 is common. So p minus 3 will left. P plus 2 you common, take it common. P minus 3 left. In fourth part, in first two value x is common and in second two value 2 is the common factor of both. So you take x common, you get x plus 5 because 2 times present, 1 time you take it common, 1 time left. Here minus 2 you take common, x is left and 2 5s are 10. So outside you negative sign when you take it common, so minus minus plus 5. So x plus 5 in both bracket, in both value x plus 5 is common, so x minus 2 left. X plus 5 into x minus 2. So there is no homework from 8.8. Now come to the review exercise. Review exercise. Here you have fill in the blanks. So students, these formulas I already explained in the start of the exercise. A plus b whole square, which is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Look, a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now a minus b whole square, again it is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. A square minus 2ab plus b square. X plus a, x plus b. Look, two brackets, first value same. So x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. X square plus a plus b into x plus ab. Now a square minus b square, which is equal to a plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b. A symbol represented by a literal and can take various numeral value is called a variable. Means that a symbol which represent a literal and can take various numeral means x, y, z, all these are the variables. This is called variable. A polynomial having one term is called monomial. You already studied it in previous term that if you have a polynomial having one term, that is monomial, having two terms binomial, having three terms trinomial. So you already studied it in previous term. So question number 2. This is question number 2 of review exercise, and question number 3 is MCQs. So you will try to do it by yourself. In first MCQs, you just take x common, so you will get the required answer, x into x minus 1. And in second, you have given a polynomial having two terms is called, I told you that if having one term, polynomial, monomial, two terms, binomial. Number 3 MCQs is a symbol having fixed value is called a constant. Constant having fixed value, that is called, if a symbol having fixed value, that is constant. The factor of a square minus 9. A square minus 9, look this formula. A square is a perfect square of a minus sign, and 9 square is a perfect square of 3. So it will be a minus 3, a plus 3 into a minus 3. Next MCQs is x minus y, x minus y. So it will be x minus y whole square, which is equal to x square minus 2xy plus y square. So I already discussed the MCQs. You will do it on your book. No need to do it on notebook. So I hope you will understand all these questions. So this chapter is end. After this chapter, inshallah, we will start next chapter that is related to geometry, and then we will do the geometry chapter number 11, and after chapter number 11, inshallah, we will start chapter number 12. So I hope you will understand these things. If any confusion, any questions, you can ask in Zoom meeting class. So try to complete your notebook, try to do all the parts which are included in your syllabus. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Question number 3 is your homework. Take care. Allah Hafiz.